Have you ever felt like your body is sending you signals that something just isn't quite right? Maybe you're feeling more out of breath after a walk, or you notice that your heart races just a little faster after doing something that used to be easy. As we get older, these subtle changes can sometimes sneak up on us, and we often think it's just a part of getting older. But what if I told you that some of the exercises you've been doing, those you thought were keeping you strong, might actually be silently harming your heart? I'm not here to scare you, but as a heart doctor who has spent years working with older adults, I've seen it too many times. Seniors walking into my office feeling perfectly fine, only to discover they have high blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms, or even early signs of heart strain. It wasn't poor diet or lack of movement that caused the issue, but rather the wrong kinds of exercise. And those exercises are doing more harm than good, slowly but surely putting your heart at risk. Now, I'm not saying that exercise is bad. Quite the opposite. Exercise is one of the best things you can do to keep your heart and body healthy. But it's so important to make sure that the types of exercises you're doing are actually helping you, not hurting you. Today, I'm going to share 5 specific exercises that seniors should stop doing. Exercises that, if done incorrectly, could be weakening your heart. But don't worry, I'm also going to give you alternatives that are heart healthy and safe. Let's start with the first one, and it's probably something you've heard a lot about in recent years. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT. You've probably seen ads for it, or maybe you've even tried it yourself. It's those workouts where you go all out for a short burst of time, followed by a quick rest, and then you do it all over again. The idea is that it gets your heart rate up, burns fat, and builds strength in a shorter amount of time than traditional exercise. But here's the problem. When you're over 60, your heart is not the same as it was when you were younger. It's more fragile and less forgiving of intense, rapid exertion. High-intensity workouts push your heart to pump harder and faster than it safely can. For many seniors, this can cause blood pressure to spike, lead to irregular heart rhythms, and put unnecessary strain on an already aging heart. And I'm not saying that high-intensity exercise doesn't work for some people, because it can. But for seniors, especially those with high blood pressure or heart conditions, it can be risky. Instead of pushing yourself into breathless, high-intensity intervals, consider gentler options that still get your heart pumping, but in a way that's safer and more sustainable. Walking at a brisk pace, swimming, or doing a gentle cycling routine are all excellent alternatives that work with your heart instead of against it. Next, let's talk about core crunches and heavy lifting. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Strength training is good for you, right? And it absolutely is. Keeping your muscles strong is key to maintaining your mobility and independence as you age. But when it comes to exercises like crunches, sit-ups, or heavy lifting, there's a hidden danger. These exercises can cause a sudden spike in intra-abdominal pressure. What does that mean for your heart? Well, this pressure can lead to a spike in blood pressure, putting unnecessary strain on your heart. For many older adults, their arteries are stiffer, and they may have plaque buildup. So sudden increases in blood pressure can be a real problem. I've seen patients who fainted in the middle of a set, or worse, experience chest pain or arrhythmias shortly after lifting weights or doing crunches. The thing is, these seniors weren't neglecting their health. They were actively trying to stay strong and fit, but they didn't realize the impact that these exercises were having on their heart. If you're still interested in strength training, and I highly encourage it, you don't have to give it up entirely. The key is to modify your approach. Instead of heavy dumbbells, try using resistance bands, which provide a gentler form of strength training. And when you do strength exercises, make sure to focus on controlled movements. Work with a trainer who understands the limitations of an aging heart and can help you develop a safe, effective routine that won't put unnecessary strain on your body. Now that we've covered HIIT and core crunches / weightlifting, Let's transition into another exercise that may seem harmless, but can actually be very dangerous for your heart. Exercising in extreme temperatures. Have you ever stepped outside for a walk on a cold winter day or a hot summer afternoon? It might seem like no big deal, but the truth is that the temperature outside can have a huge impact on your heart. When it's cold, your body works hard to keep warm, causing your blood vessels to constrict, which increases blood pressure. And when it's hot, your body tries to cool down by dilating your blood vessels, causing your heart to work harder to pump blood. Both extremes put extra stress on your heart, and for seniors with hypertension or other heart issues, this can be dangerous. Instead of braving the elements, it's safer to exercise indoors in a climate-controlled environment. And don't forget to hydrate. Whether you're exercising in the heat or the cold, staying hydrated helps your heart work more efficiently and reduces stress on your cardiovascular system. We've covered 3 points so far, but there's more to come. Stay tuned as we continue to explore how certain exercises can hurt your heart and how to protect it with safer alternatives. Now that we've discussed high-intensity interval training, core crunches, heavy lifting, and the dangers of exercising in extreme temperatures, let's move on to another important exercise mistake that many seniors unknowingly make: jumping, rapid movements, and sudden direction changes. We've all seen those energetic workout routines like jumping jacks, burpees, or fast-paced aerobics classes, where everyone is moving quickly and with intensity. These exercises can feel invigorating and empowering, especially when you're trying to keep up with younger generations. But here's the thing. When you're over 60, your body doesn't respond to sudden movements the way it used to. Rapid shifts in direction, jumping, and high-impact exercises can cause more harm than good. You might not realize it, but as we age, our nervous system slows down, and our balance becomes less reliable. Our arteries also stiffen, which means our bodies don't handle shock or speed the way they did in our youth. When you do a sudden movement, like jumping or twisting, it puts a huge demand on your cardiovascular system. Blood pressure can fluctuate rapidly. Your heart rate can speed up and become irregular, and your body might struggle to deliver enough oxygen to your muscles. These movements can confuse your body, leading to dizziness, irregular heart rhythms, or even falls. And the scary part? These are not just rare occurrences. I've seen many seniors who are otherwise strong and active try to keep up in community fitness classes or online workout videos, only to find themselves struggling to catch their breath or feeling like they might fall. The truth is, it's not weakness. It's just the way your body responds to these high-impact, fast-paced exercises. Now, this doesn't mean you have to give up exercise altogether. In fact, it's more important than ever to stay active. But instead of fast-paced, high-impact movements, I encourage you to try slower, more controlled exercises. Tai Chi, for example, is an incredible form of movement that improves balance, flexibility, and strength while being gentle on your heart. Water aerobics is another excellent option. The water provides support, making it easier on your joints while still offering a great workout. Even simple, controlled stretching can go a long way in maintaining your flexibility and strength without putting undue stress on your heart. Next up, let's talk about an exercise mistake that's much simpler than the others, but just as important: exercising too late at night. You might think that a late-night walk or a light cardio session after dinner is a great way to wind down, but for many seniors, it can actually interfere with one of the most crucial aspects of heart health: sleep. As we get older, our sleep becomes more fragile, and we need more than just enough hours of rest. The quality of that rest matters too. When you exercise late in the evening, especially if it's a vigorous workout, it can raise your adrenaline levels and core body temperature, signaling to your body that it should stay alert. This disrupts the natural wind-down process, making it harder for your body to transition into restorative sleep. And here's where things get concerning. Poor sleep is linked to a range of health problems, including higher blood pressure, increased inflammation, and even irregular heart rhythms. If you regularly exercise too close to bedtime, you could be unknowingly sabotaging your heart's most important recovery period. Your heart needs rest, just like any other muscle, and it needs that time to heal and repair itself. I know it's tempting to squeeze in that workout after dinner or take that evening walk, but I'd recommend shifting your exercise routine to earlier in the day. Aim for a morning or afternoon workout, when your body is naturally more alert and when exercise won't interfere with your sleep patterns. This way, you'll still get the benefits of exercise without disrupting your body's natural circadian rhythms. Now that we've covered jumping movements, the risks of late-night exercise, and how to adjust your schedule for better rest, let's move on to our final point, which involves one of the most important aspects of heart health: listening to your body. For seniors, it can be easy to fall into the trap of pushing through discomfort or ignoring small signs that something isn't quite right. But as we age, our bodies often send us subtle signals, and ignoring them can be a huge mistake. Many seniors feel pressured to keep up with younger fitness trends or push through workouts because they want to feel strong or stay independent. But true strength comes from knowing when to rest, when to slow down, and when to seek out help. Your heart doesn't need you to push it to the limit. It needs you to listen, to understand its limits, and to move with intention and care. Whether it's taking a break when you feel lightheaded or slowing down when you're feeling fatigued, listening to your body is the most powerful tool you have for protecting your heart. In this part of the video, we discussed several exercises and habits that might be putting your heart at risk, including jumping movements, exercising too late at night, and the importance of listening to your body. These small adjustments can make a huge difference in how you feel day to day and how your heart holds up over time. Let's now take a moment to reflect on how we can protect our hearts as we age and move forward with strength and vitality. Stay tuned for the next part, where we'll dive even deeper into how we can make smarter, heart-healthy choices moving forward. Now, it's time to discuss the final mistake I see many seniors make: doing nothing at all. It might sound counterintuitive, but the danger of skipping exercise altogether is just as serious as doing the wrong kind of exercise. I know it can be tempting to avoid movement because of fear of injury, discomfort, or even the belief that exercise isn't necessary if you feel okay. But the truth is, not moving at all can be one of the most harmful choices you can make for your heart. When we don't engage in regular physical activity, our muscles weaken, our balance declines, and our cardiovascular system becomes less efficient. This leaves our heart working harder to pump blood and deliver oxygen to the body. Over time, this can increase the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and even stroke. So, while it's essential to avoid harmful exercises, it's equally important to make sure that you're staying active in a way that supports your heart health. The key here is to find an exercise routine that works for you, something that is sustainable and safe, but still gets your body moving. Even light exercise, like a daily walk, can improve circulation, maintain muscle strength, and keep your heart functioning optimally. You don't have to run marathons or lift heavy weights. In fact, overexertion can cause more harm than good. But consistent, gentle movement will keep your body strong and your heart healthy. Remember, small changes add up. Even 15 to 30 minutes of light activity each day can make a significant difference. Whether it's walking around your neighborhood, stretching, or participating in gentle yoga, any movement is better than none. And if you're just starting, start small and gradually build up to more. Let me also remind you that age is not a barrier to staying fit and active. Many seniors think they're too old to exercise, but that's a misconception. In fact, the older we get, the more important it becomes to prioritize our physical health. It's not about looking like you're in your 30s again. It's about keeping your body functional, strong, and capable of supporting you as you age. As a heart doctor, I can't stress enough how crucial it is to listen to your body. If you're feeling tired or if something doesn't feel right, don't push through the pain. Take it easy, slow down, and focus on activities that support your heart without adding unnecessary strain. Whether it's walking, swimming, or doing gentle stretches, these activities are all heart healthy and can help maintain your independence and vitality. I've shared a lot of information today, but I want to leave you with this. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward better heart health. By choosing safer exercises, listening to your body, and staying active in ways that support your heart, you're already taking control of your health and your future. If you've been following along and you feel inspired, I'd love for you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What changes are you planning to make to protect your heart? Let's support each other in this journey toward better health. And if you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. You can always count on us for more tips to help you live your best life, no matter your age. Before I go, here's a quick reminder. You are never too old to take care of yourself. Your heart deserves your attention, your care, and your respect. Don't wait for a wake-up call. Start today and choose exercises that strengthen, not strain your heart. Remember, it's all about finding balance. Protect your heart, honor your body's limits, and embrace each day with confidence and grace. Your heart is a precious resource, and with a little care, it will carry you through many more years of health and happiness. Here's to living your best life at any age. Take care, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.